The overall goal of the following experiment is to determine whether there is an interactive effect of sleep and cortisol on memory consolidation or on the link between overt attention at encoding and subsequent memory. This is achieved first by having participants salivate on an oral swab to assess their resting cortisol level prior to encoding stimuli. To encode the stimuli, participants judge whether they would hypothetically approach or back away from scenes consisting of either a negative or neutral object superimposed on a plausible neutral background. Their eye gaze is tracked as they view these scenes so that the amount of time spent looking at the objects within the scenes can be measured. Next, after a 12-hour delay consisting of either a full night of sleep or an equivalent amount of time spent awake, participants' memory of the individual scene components is tested. The results show that higher resting cortisol is correlated with enhanced memory for negative objects, but only if sleep occurs during the consolidation interval. Further, for those with higher resting cortisol, there is an enhanced relation between looking time at encoding and subsequent emotional memory, an effect that is again dependent on the sleep occurring during the consolidation interval.
The main advantage of this technique is that we could examine the interactive effects of sleep and cortisol on emotional memory, building upon prior work showing that these two variables separately affect memory performance.
This method can help answer key questions in the fields of cognitive psychology and cognitive neuroscience. Here, we use this combination of methods to show that elevated cortisol may tag attended objects as important to remember during encoding, thereby enabling sleep to selectively strengthen that salient information during the consolidation interval.